Welcome to BVI Pilots. I'm glad to be here with you. Now, I don't know if you can hear the jet in the background, but I've got the jet running. Let's turn that up a little bit, actually. That might help out just a little bit. Put it on 25. Okay. We'll leave that stuff alone. So, I wanted to come on and just talk to you guys while I was flying here. I thought, I'm going to go on and talk to those that I've received emails from people that they've not taken up simming yet, only because they're worried that, they won't be able to do this or they can't do that, or this airline might not let them join, or that airline might, you know, uh, say this or say that. This is what I can tell you about BVI pilots, and I can tell you about Vision Global, which is the BVI pilots virtual airline. Now, as a manager for Vision Global, I can tell you that we don't judge people for who you are. We don't even judge you for the planes you fly. Now, we do look at the way you fly. If, for example, we've had people in the past that came into Vision, signed up, go on VATSIM, and it didn't work out. We've had people come on that would be flying and they'd be on VATSIM and not take it very serious. The thing about VATSIM, and for those of you that might not know, VATSIM is basically you're flying online and you have what they call ATC controllers, which are the ones at each airport that control, from tower for ground. There are different positions that these controllers will be running, and you learn all that. If that's something you want to do, you can't just start out though as a fresh pilot and just run to VATSIM if you've never flown on VATSIM. However, the resources available to you are above plenty. Okay, there's several ways to learn about VATSIM. There's several ways to learn about flying, the PMDG payware. There's several ways to learn about the different rules and things that you got to do when flying, even freeware. So if you want to fly, if you want to sim, don't let fear hold you back. Maybe you're not cut out for VATSIM. We won't judge you on that. We might suggest and say, hey, get a little more practice in before you come up onto the VATSIM server. But that's only so that when you do go on there and you're ready to, do your startup, your pushback, all that stuff, going to the runway, taking off, you'll know all the steps that you need to take. The other thing is this: we will not judge you because you can't fly the Airbus or you can't fly the PMDG 777 or you can't fly the Queen of the Sky or you can't fly the 730 and etc. We're not going to make fun of you for that. We're not going to judge you for that. But what we do ask is if you are going to fly with BVI pilots, also known as Vision Global, if you are going to fly, have respect for yourself and the community. Because the things that we do as a visually impaired pilot or completely blind pilot, either one, the things that we do on VATSIM will reflect on everyone that is part of Vision Global, everyone that is part of the blind community in the simming world. All right. So don't let silly things that you might hear about stop you. I can tell you that myself, Declan, Marshall, Rob, Tyler, Tim, Josh, Jesse, and all the other people are good people and they would never make fun of you. They would not judge you. Um, so if you want to fly, go ahead and come over to bvipilots.net. The .com thing is acting up again. I'm going to move it actually. I think I'm going to send it over to Declan and let him take over that domain maybe. We'll see what happens. Or I need to move it with a different provider because it keeps on messing up. But go to bvipilots.net and you will find all the information there. There's downloads of tutorials, all the stuff that you need to get started. If you need help with flying, you need to be taught. We have no problem doing that. You can send an email to myself, which is 737flights@gmail.com. You can send an email to Declan or the website. Just go to bvipilots.net. Make sure you put in the subject, something so that we know that, okay, it's someone new. You can put in the subject, new pilot looking for information or new pilot requesting help. Just something so we can identify that, okay, this is someone new. Apologize for the sniffles. It's that time of year, I guess. But it's up to you on what you want to do. We're not here to force you to fly on VATSIM. If you don't want to fly on VATSIM, you don't have to. Okay? And that's something that anybody will tell you. Hold on 1 second, guys. Stand by for just a moment. There we go. So, for that said, we would love to have you join us. We would love to see more people get involved. Honestly, some people come in and they want to, they want to rush about everything. But I would say instead of rushing, take your time, learn everything that you need to learn, and you'll find it much more pleasurable to fly and know what you're doing. And you get to join all the different events. We have events um, throughout the year, on VATSIM where we get together as a group. We'll fly to different places. And it's a lot of fun. And we would love to have you a part of the airline. The more people, the better. We do look at quality though. We do. Um, Declan, and if you watch this video, me and Declan's even talked about this. Quality is better than quantity. But at the same time, we do like the fact that, you know, people are joining. And when you join, hopefully you stick around. Guys, I think that this flight simming, for those of us that are visually impaired, I think that it's a record breaker. It's never been like this ever before. And it's more than just a hobby, when it comes to the awareness of what we're doing. And it means a lot to me. It means a lot to Declan, to Marshall, to Rob, and all these other people. Because I think it is a big thing that we've done. And that is because there is a program called Talking Flight Monitor, also known as TFM. You can check that out and even read about some of the stuff. There's a blog for TFM. Go to talkingflightmonitor.com/blog. If you end up deciding to fly, you can go to talkingflightmonitor.com/downloads or download. Sorry. Um, TFM is free. It doesn't cost anything. And I think that Andy, which is the developer, he's done an amazing job with where we are. We also had another programmer, Jason, and he did a really good job. And he really is the one that started this idea. And then another guy came in and said, "Hey, I can do this, this, and this." So now he's programming all the time. All the time. So we would love to have you guys. We really would love to have you. Um, if you got questions or anything like that, send us an email. Again, my email is 737flights@gmail.com. My name is John. You can send the email there. That's going to be the email that I start using for simming. It's easy to remember. 737flights@gmail.com. That's my favorite plane. So, anyways, I don't know if the sound is working, but if it is, you should be able to hear the jet, I do believe. And there's all kinds of cool stuff you can do. You can check your fuel with right bracket F. Check your distance until you have to start your descent with right bracket Shift D. Hour and 55 minutes. I'm headed to Boston. Fuel, distance, altitude, right bracket A, speed, right bracket S, right bracket T. That's how many knots you're going, but we go by right bracket S for, when in the air and flying. Right bracket O gives the temperature. Right bracket I is the weather, 270 at 25 knots, gusts at 0 knots. Right bracket B, 3099 for each engine, so a little over 7,000 pounds of fuel every hour. So, anyways, you've got all kinds of commands. I can't even go over all of them, but right bracket C for nearby city, right bracket shift C. So, yeah, too many commands for me to go over, but go through all the different videos we have on BVI pilots on YouTube here on this channel, and you'll find videos that we've done about TFM, Talking Flight Monitor. All right. For that said, hopefully I've gave you enough insight about, BVI pilots, kind of what we do, how we do things, and now it's up to you to join us. Let's see here. Sorry about that. I was looking at something. Now, if you can hear this, I don't know if you can, and if not, then you can't. But so your F keys, F1 through F12. If I hit F10, that's a cockpit view. F9 is a cockpit view. F11 is an outside. The sound's working. You'll hear how it changed. Back to F10. And then you have F12. Another outer view. You hit S and go through them different views. All right, so back to the cockpit. So that's about it for now. We're flying to Boston. I've got an hour and 51 minutes to go, and then I'll be landing in Boston. But guys, you're missing out on a lot of fun. We would love to have you. And all you got to do is come and join us. So hopefully we will see you real soon. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at BVI Pilots. You can find our Facebook page at facebook.com/BVI Pilots. Twitch is twitch.tv/BVI Pilots. Yeah. So hopefully, again, this helped you get a better understanding. And we would love to see you join us here at BVI Pilots. Until next time, my friends, keep the blue skies up wherever you are out there. Have fun, stay safe. And for those of you that are new, still thinking about it, it's time to saddle up and come and join the BVI pilot community. We'll see you.